tell you. So he's marking. Hi, guys. I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Going to be doing a little bit of, hold on. I'm going to stand up for a second. A little bit of any, if you guys are interested in a question, do it now because I'm going to not be doing this much longer. Also, Wednesday nights, 7 p.m., an ascension support group. You guys do not know what that means. Are you ascending? If you know something's up and you can't quite figure it out, we're here to support each other. So that is what that's about. So I'm only going to be on here for about an hour. I don't go very long usually. I am really busy. Oh my God, it's a zoo. It's an absolute zoo, you guys. It has been a zoo. I'm in the middle of getting my Reiki center gutted and it's getting put in. Dealing with horses, oh my God, you have no idea. Hi guys, I'm busy. Like it's been hopping. I've been doing a lot of readings. I'm doing a lot of future life progression. You know how you can do past life regression? You can go forward too. Yesterday I had a woman, she said she was freaking out because she's like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She goes, oh my God, we're one with God. She was going into the age of Aquarius forward up to 4D. So I yell at my dog, ignore me, because Chewy is my puppy and he doesn't be quiet. He barks over everything. So Aussie doodle, and they never shut up. Anyway, so hi guys, how's everybody? Yes, Kimmel is back. Jackie, I told you. What did I say to everybody? I said, here it comes. It has to do with Jimmy Kimmel. It's coming. I knew exactly what I said, what do you mean? Be more specific. Pushback. You knew he was coming back, and that's given us the realization how much power we have. It's bringing us all together. That's what it's supposed to do. I kept saying, can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? I was right. I told you he'd be back. I knew he would be. Come on, I said it. I said it has to do with Jimmy Kimmel. So yeah. All right. So there really isn't any damage because you don't understand. It's coming. We're going to start banding together, and one at a time, we're taking down billionaires because we're realizing we have to hit them in their pocketbook and we just have to be united. And I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of Republicans and a lot of Democrats working together to bring down some of this crap that's going on. I'm telling you, that's what's supposed to be going on. All right. So I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. All right. So, oh, Lillian, you got all your surgery? Oh, good. You're in pain, but you're okay. Okay, good. All right. Yes. But yes, and I'm telling you, we're gonna target remember I told you in about 2 weeks, we're gonna target something. And I don't mean in a bad way, like you're gonna hurt anybody, but I say like, well, Target's gonna file bankruptcy. You guys know that, right? I'm telling you, Target is gonna file bankruptcy. I think I'll write that down on my website. I am giving up with a new website. And you're going to see a whole bunch of new, I'm going to be selling things like crystals and cards and, fun stuff, ferro rods, that kind of thing. And so I'm getting a brand new website. Wednesday nights, if you have not joined me on Substack, you have not joined me on TikTok or on YouTube. I haven't really done Instagram yet. I'm going to be targeting Instagram. You're going to see a lot of growth on Instagram, because I'm going to have to be leaving TT because I'm not putting up with it. Although we might push back because we want to keep it. Like there's empowerment going on. Yep, there's empowerment going on. It's the Schumann resonance. Our Earth, our planet is quickly evolving, and we're going right along with it into the age of Aquarius. So if you guys don't understand what that is, come to my Ascension support group. That's through my Substack. My Substack's the best deal because you're also getting my newsletter. And you're also getting all free tickets. So, and that, which means you get a download. If you're on my TT, I'm not going to be on there. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be on there much longer. I think Substack is where it's at. I keep saying maybe Neptune, but they're just taking too long. They talk a good game and then just didn't do any more with it. So, because I did get a thing where I'm a beta tester, but I'm like, well, why haven't you gotten back to me? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And Blue Sky should be live by now. Who wants to be on Blue Sky if there's no live? That's why it should. I guess because I'm a Capricorn rising, I understand business. That should have been done a long time ago. So yeah, anyway, but Rachel, you hear he's back because they're taking our temperature. Oh no. Yeah, and our temperature is 500 because we're not, I'm telling you, it's just the start. One step at a time, one step at a time, and it's going to get more intense. It's coming. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for how long now? I said that I thought that there was going to be all this new socialism type of thing, and people, democratic socialism. Everybody's like, oh my God, socialism. We've been doing democratic socialism for 100 years now. Social security. What do you think unemployment is? Yeah. And so it's pushback. It's coming. And there's another, and in about a week, there's something else real significant having to do with all this. I want to say the Epstein files are going to get leaked. I remember I told you I thought they'd get leaked, and now we're hearing that the people who are in the women that were part of the Epstein files are releasing them. I said they'd be leaked. I just didn't know how. So yeah. So anyway, yes, do not engage. ED reminds us, do not engage. You're dropping your vibration. You can feel your vibration changing, right? Can't you? Because I can. So my husband's trying to keep my dog quiet. I got 4 dogs in the house. My daughter's got 2 and we've got 2. And I'm like, I have a big house, but man, one's 3 months old, and the other one's a year, and the other one's 4, and the other one's like 12 or 13. So yeah. All right. They are voting tomorrow. Yeah. They have the 218 votes. Okay. Yeah, they do have the 218. Okay. So we know what we're talking about, but the shutdown and everything, right? Yeah. Okay. Has everybody been tired? That can be from the increase of the ascension, the increase of the vibration that's picking up on the earth. That can make you tired. I slept Saturday night, 12 hours. I don't sleep like that. I laid down at 6 in the afternoon and I slept till 6 in the morning. I woke up one time, went to the bathroom, went back to bed, and I slept and slept and slept and slept and slept. That is normal, because what's happening is as we begin the shift, and we've started, the gravity is changing. Everything is changing. Like I noticed last week, the colors looked more vivid. And I went, wow, the colors and they shimmer kind of like on the other side, because they've shown me the other side. And I'm like, it's kind of like that. And why is it doing that? Why is this happening? It's ascension. We're ascending. And the people that aren't with us, we're going to leave behind. That's simple. We're going to do good in the world. Those people are going to either fall away or have to come up to us. So don't worry about it. That's how it is. Yep. Bringing in the ears, dizziness. Yep. Exhausted. Are you not hungry? I haven't been that hungry either. Why? Is because we're become more Pleiadian-like, and they don't eat. They don't really eat much. They very, 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 very little. And they also, part of the age of Aquarius is to be androgynous. Okay. So that's where all this people that, they're so male is a male and a female is a female. There's fight back, because we're evolving, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female anymore, because that's going to fall away. That kind of those kind of basic needs, they're basic. We're beyond that now. And so I keep telling everybody, I'm like, that's normal. That's what's supposed to happen. It's the age of Aquarius. Everything's happening like it's supposed to, like it has been predicted. So true peace is coming, I've been told. At what price? Now, is there still some kickback coming? Of course there is. Pushback is still coming. Yeah, from them. Now that we're pushing back, they're going to push back. But I still say, love always wins. Love, love, love. In the end, it always wins because it's bigger and greater than any hatred. That's why I said don't engage. You don't want to, if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. See, I got a bracelet that says that. It's right here. And can remind me. I wear it every day. I pick my battles. I used to get so upset with some of these people when they would say all these nasty troll things on some of my social media, and I just don't care anymore. Don't engage. They don't have any power over you then. Apathy is more powerful than anger. I don't care. Go ahead. Okay. Let them. Let them as a form of apathy. And they used to always say, when you know when your relationship's over, when you're apathetic, when you just don't care. When you don't care if they leave, you don't care if they stay, you don't care if they go with somebody else and you're in a relationship, that's when you know it's over because it's there's nothing, apathy, nothing. So do you see what I'm saying? Hi, guys. I see you. I see you. I see you. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I see you. Hey, here, wait. Here. There. Yes, I will pull people possibly on. I'm going to have, I need to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with me. I've been very, very busy. Oh my God, am I busy? Oh God. In the middle of getting my Reiki center put together, he's coming to drywall and fix that. I'm getting a golf cart so I can take it up north because I can drive around go to the pool with my little golf cart. I'm doing that. I'm moving all of my money all over the place because I'm consolidating a bill down to save interest. I'm reinvesting XRP. I don't like cryptocurrency much, but I'm going to tell you, I am investing in it. So just to let you, sorry guys, I did that. I'm looking there. Sorry. That was me that did that. I apologize. I moved something. XRP is a cryptocurrency. It's doing extremely well. It's projected to go very well. Thinking of I've made 6 figures already in the NVIDIA stock. I still say, because they told me to hold on to it. I was told from the other side, hold on to it. They're trying to help me come up with enough money to finish my Reiki center, to get for the veterans, for the horses. And I'm rescuing horses out of kill pens, guys. You guys, if you don't know me, that's what I'm doing. What else? It's been crazy. I'm doing tons of readings. For you guys don't know, you can do past life regression, but you can also do future life progression. And it blew her mind. I led somebody yesterday. If you're interested in those, I'm going to tell you, my competition's $1,000 to do that. I'm 1/10 of it. Okay. Not quite a 10, like maybe 85% of it. So I'm just telling you, if you want to have your mind blown and have the nicest experience, go forward to see where we're evolving to. People are like, oh my God. Yeah. She's going to be on my podcast. I'm going to be, some of my former clients might be making me little ads and stuff. So you guys know how it works, what it does, how you feel, all that. But I'm getting very busy in that area. I'm going to be doing 2 weeks. I'm doing a Reiki class. And I think 2 weeks after I might be doing another Reiki class. I'm getting busy. So it is getting kind of crazy. Yeah. Who are you fooling? I love being. So Deborah Joffrey says, who are you fooling? You love being busy. You're a Sag. Yes, I do. I can't stop. I'm a Energizer bunny. So yeah. Yep. I do like this. This makes me happy. Yes. So, okay. So anyway, I just wanted to tell everybody, there's more to come. This whole energy shift that you're feeling is it's ramping up. Bringing people together. It's changing energy. Don't engage. Don't engage in negativity. Don't engage on TikTok. If there's trolls, don't engage. Don't engage. Don't engage. You've taken their power away. I did scroll through because I was looking at my comments, because I always check my comments, and I did see some trolls. You know, they're trolls when they got like 10 followers and they're saying nasty stuff. Come on. That's the thing about TT that gets me. Every one of these apps has their own pain in the butt. Something's a pain in the butt. But for TT, the constantly just making up new accounts is bullshit. It shouldn't be allowed. See, I'm verified. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm verified on both with a check behind my name, because people have been trying to. What happens is it shuts down all the copycats. So that's kind of why I do it. So you muted people on your phone and not engaging in their drama. I agree. Yes, he will. Yes, Karen's like, it's a win. He's back Tuesday. I know he win. I know. That's why I said more predictions coming true. I said it would happen. And if you watch my video, sometimes I'm in code. I have to be careful. If you watch, even now, I'm talking a little in code on TT, so that I'm not gotten rid of. And so I said it was having to do with Kimmel, and wait, it's still coming. There's something else in about a week. About a week, something else is coming. I think it might have something to do with the leaking of the Epstein files. I can't even talk. So I know that's coming too. And I said it'd be leaked. But you don't believe me, go look back at my Lana Uncensored 2 weeks ago. I said, oh yeah, it's gonna be leaked. And I didn't even, sometimes you have to understand, I don't remember I say it. Because I'm channeling it and it just comes out. And then I have to go back and go, oh yeah, I did say that. So you have to kind of pay attention to me when I'm talking, because it just comes out. Somebody says I even kind of, you know what I'm saying? Do that kind of thing. All right. I am talking to a radio station again. I was on a radio station at one time. I bet you guys didn't know that. I was a featured guest on called Doug McDuff, and he was good friends with, you guys remember Jean Dixon, the psychic? He was friends with her, and so I got pulled on. I was pulled on once a month for like a year. So I have, hush now, my dogs. Yes, I know. He jumping on me. Yes, I know. Go on now. I know he wants my attention. Oh, come here. Pain in the butt. He's a year old now. Pain in the butt. Aussie doodle. Get down now. Go on. So anyway, yes, Viddy, I agree. Don't listen to the news. Don't watch the news. The news is all fake. The only way you're going to get the real stuff is to go on, like, even TT is going to be muted soon because it's been bought by a billionaire who is a follower of the Orange Menace. So Substack at this point is the one that's accurate. So start watching that. If you've not joined Substack, join Substack, because Substack is accurate. Now, I am not on Twitter on purpose. Used to be on Twitter. I got rid of Twitter. So I'm probably going to get rid of TT too. So you don't try to have people on my accounts message me. Oh, no. That's not happening. No. Yeah. So, yeah. No. I just blocked somebody. Yeah, Dom. Yeah, I do watch Parnas. I do watch Midas Touch. I do watch Anonymous. I like Anonymous. So, they've never been able to figure out who Anonymous is. After all these years, they still haven't gotten it because they're that good at hackers. So I always kind of say, yep, if you're that good, I will follow you, because, yeah, that's pretty good. What do I think about the kids' vaccines? It's not going to stand. I think common sense. People are like, oh, who cares if they catch chickenpox? Well, I do, because I had chickenpox as a kid and I had to have a shingles shot. I know a friend of mine who's in their 50s and got shingles in their eyes. So no. this is our feeling on when my grandkids were little. We waited. They never went to daycare. We waited until they were a little older to get most of their shots. They got like their basic round, MMR or whatever, but they're all the rest of them till about 2. And then they started getting them all because I felt their body was grown enough. It could handle it. And they were fine. But that's how we do it. And, they had to have them all by the time they started school at 3. Both my grandkids started at 3. So 3.5 to daycare and preschool. But it's not gonna stand. I really think there's house cleaning coming. I think there's some of these people are going to get fired. I think that's what it's going to be. And I don't think it's going to be Trump removing them. I think it's going to be in other ways. So just to let you know, I think that's what I'm picking up so that you guys understand that it's not going to stand. It's just not. So, okay. You think Anonymous has the files? Okay, Deborah Joffrey, I think Anonymous is going to release them. That was what my prediction was. So you're saying the same thing I am. I say Anonymous had no stuff. No stuff. All right. So there you go. So, okay. Anybody wants to pop on? If you go into TikTok, you can. If you go into, can Substack? Instagram can. If you guys want to pop in, like my YouTube can't, my Facebook can't right now because I'm on StreamYard. But if you want to pop in, you can. Alex, you think Anonymous should have released the files? I think that I'm wondering if they just got them. Seems to me that something's been leaked and now they have them. And there's some really big people on there. And remember, I've told you who they were. There were 3 people that I know that's involved in. I'm going to tell you, I just got back from Hollywood a month ago. It's negative. There's a negativity you feel in Hollywood that I have not felt. If you think there's not like rings and all kinds of weird shit going on there, there is. There is. Yep. So, all right. Yeah, they'll try to reject, but it's not going to happen. There's house cleaning going on. Okay. There's house cleaning going on. All right. So just to let you know. All right. So fear. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't be afraid of anything. There's nothing to be afraid of. So, I mean, you're going to see a lot of, I told you, we're realizing we're taking our power. Okay. Have you, Christy? Have you lost a lot of loved ones? That's normal because there's a purge going on. They don't want to be here during the change and they know it. It's because this change isn't going to be easy spiritually or anything. They're choosing to opt out. That's what I keep telling people. I'm not saying that this is going to be horrible. I know that there's going to be more bad stuff to come, but at the same point, we're pushing back. So we're trying to balance the scales. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Oh, okay. I see. For all non-Caucasian folks. Yeah. Well, we are going to discover, we're going to discover a lot more atrocities than we even know. I hate to say it, but it's going to be an eye-opener. It's going to be an eye-opener. And I have been predicting from 24 to 26 was going to blow our minds in the medical field. There's going to be a cure for cancer. There's going to be a cure for lupus. There's going to be a cure for autism. And I know people are like, well, autism isn't this, autism isn't that. I hate to tell you, but Donald Trump is right. There is a very big study that's linking Tylenol to autism. I'm sorry, but it is there. So one time I finally kind of agreed with the guy, with moron. Okay. And there's also a direct link to NutraSweet. Don't believe me? Look it up. A direct link. They're finding it more in boys than girls. I drank 1 Diet Coke every day, 1 small one when I was pregnant. And my daughter has problems and she knows it too. She's like, I think you just have ADHD, but I'm wondering if there wasn't something more that came. Okay, think about it. This all started late 80s, early 90s. What was started? NutraSweet and Tylenol, both. You think about that logically. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So I didn't take anything. Well, a sweetener, because I can't have sugar. So I would, just a real small, it's like having a cup of coffee. But my other two, I wouldn't even take an aspirin. I thought, well, I can have the doctor says I can have one very small one, like 12 ounces a day. I don't think it'll hurt anything. Well, should have known better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my daughter. My daughter's fine. I mean, she's working her butt off, but yeah, she has attention problems. So yeah, pretty bad. Although my husband does too. I kind of think it's coming from him, but who knows, So anyway, but if you have not joined my Substack, join me. You're getting, if you join Substack, the real truth, but you're also getting that nothing's been blocked. Notice that TikTok's been allowing more stuff lately. They know. They're trust me, it's coming. They're gonna try to. Remember, I told you what was I said? It's okay. They're gonna bring it back on, but we're gonna leave anyway because they're gonna block us. Told you. But if you join my Substack, you also get my newsletter, and that's where my predictions before you guys get them and I say them, they're there. There's recipes and there's surviving 5D, how to survive all this garbage. So it's called the 5D Pioneer. And then you're also getting a ticket with a replay, okay, on Substack. It'll get sent to you. Whereas if you're on my lives on TikTok or YouTube, you don't get the replay. You can touch it and, can replay it and save it. So that's what I'm saying. It's well worth. I think I'm charging $14.99 and I'm not even getting half of it. That's how, because of Apple. So yeah, I know. Well, they at the time, you have to remember this was 30 years ago. They were saying that I could, that you could drink and it wasn't going to hurt anybody. And I kept going, I don't know. Are you sure? Oh yeah. So, and I didn't drink one. I drank one a couple times a week, but I shouldn't have none. But because now they're telling you no caffeine at all. But that was the days when they were telling you could have one beer a day too while you're pregnant. So, and yes, they did tell me that, but I didn't do it. So yeah. So Stanford just published this report with a possible cure for autism using a new seizure drug. And yes, I know. I saw that. I told you this 24 to 26, there's going to be breakthroughs in medical care. Now, we all know that there's been treatments and cures for cancer, and they're coming out with them that this is a cure. This will cure this. This will do this. This will do that. So, yeah. When are they coming? Now, I was told before the end of the year, but I was told October sometime. So I don't know. That's what I'm told or heard. I know they'll be here around before the end of the year. I've been saying that though for a couple of years now. So yeah, but yeah. Here, let me wave. There we go. All right. So a missing protein and autism. Yeah. And you know what? My husband, I don't know if you guys know, he has seizures and he's on seizure medicine, and he's losing his ability to walk. And we don't know why. He's got horrible neuropathy, lack of coordination, tired all the time. After all this time, I'm pretty sure he has something called anyway, it's a your body is not breaking down a protein right, and it's leaking into your cells. And it's mostly in men over a certain age, and in the very rare cases you have seizures. And I have been saying that he needed to go to I wanted to make an appointment for Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic is not far away for us, but he wouldn't do it because he's stubborn. And we're pretty sure that's what he has. So maybe he'll get some help and get some gene therapy, because we all know that stem cell therapy is a thing that's curing things like diabetes, which I said there would be a cure for. So yeah. All right. But anyway, so it's okay. Yes. I, you know me, I believe in science. Now you have to remember with studies, because I was a researcher at one time. When I got my master's degree, I had to do research. You can skew your research. It's so easy to skew it. You guys don't even know you can skew your own research. You have to be very careful to not skew it. I remember one time I saw, this was like years ago, maybe 20 years ago, maybe even more, that they had this kid and he had proven that tarot cards don't work or something, but it was so skewed. I said to my husband, I was like, look at, he's got the control study isn't right. He's not doing this right. And these people are making this big deal on the TV. And I'm going, the news anchors and the newspaper people, journalists can't see he has skewed data, that he's skewing it because he doesn't know enough. I kept asking, nobody could see it but me. I'm like, it was biased. Hello. So, and yes, you can, but make it biased. If you really want to push a narrative, you can find any study to prove anything, right? That's why when you're reading about studies, it'll say in the control group A, and in the to that way it's valid. There's validity to it. So yeah, okay. Alex, I honestly think it might be from something else. I don't know if it's, I'm still telling you, we're just discovering all this. We're just discovering all this. But think about it when it really started ramping up. Think about it. Now, they're finding that you're right, there is a missing protein in the brain. Something wasn't formed right. And I hear a lot of my, because my son-in-law is autistic. He is mildly, he's got Asperger's. And most engineers are autistic or are on the spectrum. He's an engineer. And it's a way of thinking too. And his dad was also the same way. And so there is genetic components to it. It's not like it's not completely genetic. But I'm talking the more severe ones, severe stuff. Because I had kids when I was teaching way back in Rockford, Illinois, that would be banging their heads for hours on a wall. Bang, bang. For self-stim, stim. And that's the kind I'm talking about. The mild stuff where you're just, things aren't quite right. You know what I'm saying? It's treatable. It's like, that your mind isn't the same as like it isn't what it should be, and you kind of know. That's completely different. That's a completely different thing. So, yeah. You do? Yeah. You have high functioning Asperger's. That means you're probably just really super smart and you just aren't good with social cues. When it's really mild like that, it probably isn't even a disorder. I'm telling you, in the next 10 years, they're going to come out and say it's a personality type when it's real mild. See, we didn't know 30 years ago, I had a student who was real bright, but never talked, ever, never. And I was like, I wonder, he's LD. We had him labeled as LD, and I kept going, no, there's something else. We just didn't know it was autism. He had autism. He just never talked. He could talk, but he just never did. So it was like almost like selective mute, but no, he had more going on there. He had autism. And so, it's just interesting to see, because I was a diagnostician for years and years. I did it for a few years and then switched into art when I had enough of special ed. Too much paperwork, too much bureaucracy. I didn't like how they treated my kids. So I went into art because it was less stress and more creative. So yeah. All right. Block Christina. Thank you. Okay, who's Christina? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Because I've got people doing this and I don't know who they think they are, that they can just go in and try to, reach out to me. I'll do a reading for you. That's the second one now. That's the second one. Yes, Jason, Jimmy Kimmel's back. I predicted it. I told you he'd be back. I told you in my video from Friday, I think, or was it Saturday? I was like, you just wait. Pushback's coming. And it has to do with Jimmy Kimmel. Yep. So Yes, neurodivergence will be a norm and celebrated. I'm neurodivergent, so I don't think like you guys. Like if you're right-handed and you're left brain dominant, I don't think I completely think differently. All of my friends are left-handed. All of my friends are either left-handed or right brain dominant. Did you know these little things? If you curl your hand, you're really supposed to be the opposite hand, and you're thinking with the same brain side of your brain. So left-handed people who curl, you ever see a lefty curl their hand funny? They're really left brain dominant. For some reason, they're writing with their left. But you didn't know. My master's research was in left-handedness because I'm left-handed, and a left-handed woman is only 5% of the population. And I'm also 5% with my turquoise eyes. I have blue-green eyes. They have green in them. I'm also RH negative carrier. I got the like weird, funky stuff like goes with it. Did you know with left-handed, your pinky finger is much smaller than the rest of your hands? Look at how little my pinky finger's a size 3 baby ring. But yet I'm wearing an 8 or 9 on my regular fingers. They have very, very, lefties have very, very small pinkies. And I was told also pinky toes. My toes are like really tiny. So it's, yep. Did you know that 90% of all lesbians are left-handed? Don't tell me that that's not genetic. I always tell everybody it's genetic. Come on now, it's genetic. So I bet you guys didn't know that. It's a fun fact. Okay. Yep. I can't. It's just interesting. You never know, right? You never know. Yep. All right. So yes, I did, Colleen. Thank you. All right. Oh, the Earth, Wind, and Fire was on last night, Maria. Hey, I know my daughter just went to the Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and Sheryl Crow concert. I should have went. I would have went to that. I would have went to that. I'm not a big concert person, but I would have went before, Willie Nelson isn't dropped dead or isn't in it anymore. But they said it was really, really good. So she's like, oh, it was really good. It was really great. So I said, yeah, the two people are like 80s. Bob Dylan, like, is older than dirt too, who could never sing to begin with. But anyway, so awesome. The vibration, you can feel the vibration picking up. I'm not trying to give you hope. I want you to notice it for yourself. Notice it. Pay attention. Okay. Now I'm going to take a couple. You're glad. Alex is like, I'm glad Dick Van Dyke's still alive. I know. I'm shocked he's still around. But he always was young. Do you ever notice how good a shape he was even when he was in his 30s? Like he was in good shape then. So you can kind of tell when people have long lives. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're healthy. Here's me. I'm almost 60 and I was running full speed trying to catch my ponies. And my 2 ponies got out. They somehow got the gate open and took off. It took me an hour to catch them. They were such brats. But I'm running and I'm thinking, I don't think my mom would have did this if she had been. She died at 55 of a massive heart attack. And I can't remember her ever seeing her run ever. And I'm going, here's me. I'm running full speed, trying to cut the ponies off, trying to grab them, So, yeah. So anyway. All right. So go ahead. I'll answer a couple questions. Yes, I will. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to see him make it to 100? He may very well make it to 100. Isn't he like 99 now? Is he not like 99? I think so. It's our 30th, the 100th is in December. He'll make it. Oh, okay. Christian, you want to know, will you get an interview this week? A very good feeling that I am, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's this week. I think it might be next. I think there's one either later this week or early next, but I don't think like this, not a few days. There is one coming though. Yes. Oh, AD, I was right about your sister not having cancer. Good. I'm glad. I'm here to help. I'm not here to make $1 million. You guys know that. Yeah. So, okay. Yes, Food Master, I agree. Izzy, you have a 50-50 chance of what? Oh, okay. My dad was O negative. I'm not sure if that makes me a carrier. Okay. Are you, okay. So are you O positive? Do you know your blood type? You would be a carrier of a negative recessive gene. That's a recessive gene because I'm a carrier. And they always say that RH negative people have green eyes. My grandma was O negative and she had very green eyes. And that's where I got the touch. My eyes are blue with a touch of green in them, because if you look at them, they're turquoise. They're not quite blue and they're not quite green. They're kind of a turquoise color. So, but I've got a touch of green. So it's interesting. All right. Good, Edie. I'm glad. They're drawn on Friday. Good. Okay. Hi, Alex. You've been dabbling in poetry. How do you think my sudden spark and creativity is linked to the ascension? Because the creativity comes out. You have to remember, creativity is a higher level thinking skill. It's also a spiritual skill. Of course, it all comes together. Creativity comes from the highest form of your brain when it's performing at its peak tip-top condition. So yeah, you have to be, people always think that I can have a 70 IQ and do these beautiful, brilliant paintings. That's not true. A very good artist is always very intelligent. So people are like, oh, okay. I was an art teacher for 30 years. I know I could tell when someone had talent before they even put a pen to paper. By the way they spoke, by the way they thought, their thought processes. It's very deep, it's very spiritual, but it's also very intelligent. So just remember that, okay? Are you blue-green too? I didn't know you had blue-green, Teresa. You're O negative? Okay, you're O negative too? I'm telling you, now remember, Wednesday nights, Ascension support group, because I'm telling you, we're all feeling isolated, going, what's this crap? Why am I walking out of my body? Why are the colors looking different? Why is my ears ringing? It's happening for all kinds of people, and we aren't connecting and talking about it. I think I'm going to write Lana's Practical Guide to Ascension. That's my next book I'm thinking about, because I'm like, it's here, you need to do this. Here, you need to do this. Some of it's channeled from Pleiadians. Some of it's not. Some of it I've been through. Yeah. So, okay. Hey, Lisa. Yes, it comes from your neurodivergence. It does. I know if you ever watch me, I love all of you, but I have a tendency to hang around lefties and don't even know it. You know why? We think alike. Our thought patterns are similar often. Now, you could be right-handed and still be a right brain dominant person. There's ways to check. Did you know that? If you do this, stare and close one eye and it doesn't move, that's your dominant eye. If the other eye moves, so look at it, now close one eye. If it didn't move, that's your dominant part of your brain. See, this, for me, when I close this eye, it moves quite a bit. That means that's not my dominant eye. Now, which is so weird is that dominant eye is also, I have a cataract in it, and I had a lazy eye that turned in really bad. But yet it was my dominant eye. So I know all kinds of weird stuff about lefties. Left-handed women are always ambidextrous. They're using both sides of their brain equally. And if you took a test and you're a left-handed woman, I can guarantee you a test where you're using both. You're ambidextrous. Why? Because women have more synapses in the brain in the amygdala. That's the thing between the corpus callosum, that goes back and forth, where men don't have as many, so they have a tendency to just be on one side. So, sorry, it's true. So I told you I did a lot of research in brain and how, both of my granddaughters are left-handed. My kids are not, but both my granddaughters are. I'm waiting to see if my grandson is. Who I think she's going to, you know what? One of my psychic friends, now remember, I'm not always psychic for myself. So I'm talking to one of my psychic friends and she says, 24 days. She's going to be born in 20. So it'd be 21. That's the day after the Packer game. Then my daughter's going with me to a Packer game. So I'm like, oh, she's going to give birth at the Packers Stadium, going to labor at the Packers Stadium. And we're going to be driving her to the labor and delivery room in Green Bay. I just know it. So I'm like, I laughed when she said it. And that's about a month early. And I said she was going to have, I thought about the 28th would be about 3 weeks for her. And so she's about right around Halloween. And so she's like, I don't know. We'll wait and see here. because that would be a Libra yet, because we think it's going to be, that baby will be a Scorpio. And I'm like, oh, Scorpios are tough. If you guys are a Scorpio, my heart goes out to you. I have a Scorpio North Node or a South Node going into a Taurus North Node. And it's been first half of my life wasn't so hot. So, because Scorpio's tough. It's a tough, tough sign. So, okay. Okay. Wait. There. All right. So, yes, the Packers lost. And you know what? I hate to say it really fast. I'm going to say it. Jordan Love lost that game. He threw it away. He should have just held the goddamn ball. There were 3 minutes left. Hold the freaking ball. He threw it and for an interception and they scored. I'm like, oh my God, you're so stupid. And I know he thinks he's stupid. So I know he's young, but he's no longer a rookie. I'm like, that was dumb. That was stupid. They could have easily won. What they did is they handed them the game. I'm very unhappy about that. But anyway, I'm such a Packer fan. I can't help it. I own stock. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Alex. I saw that one too. I saw that game too. So they were weird. They're blocking a lot of field goals yesterday. Yeah. So just to let you guys know. But anyway, so anybody else got any questions? Okay, wait. Lana, do you see my friend S moving to live in Michigan again? Not for a while. I hear 2, so it might be up to 2 years. Okay. Anna, do you see my younger daughter finding a new job soon? She was laid off today. She'll be about, I hear 6, but I don't think it's 6 months. I think it might be 6 to 8 weeks before she finds something. And she ain't going to like it, so she's going to end up taking it until she finds something better. Okay? All right. So, yes, I'm falling. I know my emotions. I'm falling out of 4D. I get mad. I know I can't help it. It's my Packers. I can't help it. So remember, that's the only team in the NFL that is owned by the fans. We own that team. So when he screws up, we have a right to say, this is what you did wrong, you moron. So yeah. Yep. So anyway, are you on track, Monica, with conceiving? November might be your month. November seems is significant or important. Okay. So either you'll find out you're pregnant or you're going to get pregnant. November seems really important. Okay. All right. Hi, Deborah. You've been in a business slump? Like, okay, will we pick up? Yeah, it'll pick up about mid-October. Okay. Yep. Hi, guys. Go ahead, Treble Cell. Yeah, you can ask me a test. You can ask me a question. I'm fine. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So just to get a smittering, but I'm telling you, if you want to have your mind blown, schedule a future life progression so you can see where this is going. You will have your mind blown. Trust me. Okay. All right. Wait, hold on. Is your daughter Christina safe? Is she in a bad relationship? Tell me, user. My daughter. Forgot. I'm not on my normal time, and my kids are like, do you talk to your mom every day? I think I'm pretty close with my kids. My youngest, I only talk maybe once a week. But my other 2, I talk every single day. So I don't know. It's always been that way. I'm like, I don't know. It's interesting, huh? But my oldest daughter and I, our personality, if you would see my other daughter, she sounds like me. She holds her head. She walks like me. Her personality's like mine. So it's kind of weird because they think we're sisters. And for the longest time, she gets so mad because she was like in high school and they would think that I'm her older sister and they would ask, that's my mom. And I'm like, sorry, I can't help. I look young, So yeah. And plus I was young when I had her. I was only 20. So here I am 36, 37 years old and I got a teenager. So, yeah, so I was, it's just funny though, but, yeah. So anyway, and so, yeah, you too, Alina. Yeah. Okay. Will you retire soon, Janet? Maybe in 9 to 12 months. Does that make sense? All right. Oh, yeah, you're 37. But Ronnie, okay, she's 37. You have a 1-year-old. Dear, don't. My daughter's 37 and having her first baby. You guys, your generation waited a long time. That's all. It's not that big a deal. It's just you waited longer. She was a surprise and unplanned. And so I had my kids early. But hey, by the time I was 40, they're all grown. My youngest was 10. So over half grown. So yeah. But okay. Will I ever have children? Okay, here you go. You want to know? I don't even have to tell you, because what you do is you hold your right hand up, and between here and here, between these two lines, count right in there how many lines there are. I'll tell you how many kids you're having. It works every time. If you have more than 4, it gets really screwy. But if you're having like 2 or 3, there'll be lines. Like if you look at mine, I'm telling you one more time, if you look at mine closely, I have 3 lines and I have 3 kids. 1, 2, 3 kids. And I've got a half a line kind of crammed in there, and another kind of, because I helped raise my granddaughter. So yeah, you have 2 lines, you're having 2 kids. I'm serious. It's usually, if your miscarriages, they'll even show up, but they'll be like a broken line or a really light line or a half line. So yeah, that's okay, Alex. You're only 31. I didn't know you were only 31, Alex. My middle daughter is 32. Wait, 92. No, 33. My youngest is 27. So yeah. So okay. Will your move go well, Kay? Yes, it will. You'll be fine. You're gonna forget something. Tell me about forgetting something. So make a checklist to help you not forget. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. Yes, I could be your mother, because you're the age of my kids. Yep. It's okay though. I'm used to it. You know what? I've got really good friends that are 32 and 33 years old. They're like friends. Like we hang out, and yeah. So trust me, I do have people. And I've also got a very good friend who was 80. It doesn't matter once you get to a certain age how old anybody is, right? It doesn't matter. Besides, I don't act like I'm like going to be 60 anyway. I behave more like I'm about 30. My mindset, So I'm out riding my horses going, get out of my way. I got to roll that 500-pound bale of hay. I got to get that back in the barn. Just get out of the way. Just get out of the way. I do notice though, as I'm getting older, I'm losing my strength. I used to be able to lift 50 pounds and throw it over my shoulder, and it's getting harder and harder to lift it. So I'm thinking I might have to start lifting weights regularly to keep my muscles strong. So, all right, a couple more questions. May I ask, will you be moving to Europe? You could, but it's not for a while. It's like 2 years if you want to go. So, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Face show up on my security camera in my garage. What is it? Ooh, send me the picture. I would love to look. I would love to look. It could be an entity. Just going, hey, I see you. Because during I get angels and I get fairies floating all over the place through my videos, and go figure. I'd love to see it. Go send it to me. All right, a couple more questions. Tiffany, will I find a different job? Yes, eventually, but it's not till the early next year. Okay. Your goal is, Michelle wants to retire at 55. You see me happening. It's more like 56 or 57. All right, but you will retire early. Okay. Could be a relative. Yes, it could be. So one more question, then I'm out of here. I'm going to go, and I have to go feed chickens, and I have to go. Anybody wants to buy an old motorcycle? It was running when it was parked. It's been sitting for 20 years, and I got to get it out of there. It used to be my husband's, but my husband won't do shit, so I'm going to have to do it for him. So I need it out of there for my Reiki center, because so what I'm doing is I have a 5-car garage that used to be a house, and they converted it to a garage. Well, I'm converting part of it back into like a office or garage, Reiki space myself. But there's an old motorcycle sitting in there that's been sitting there since 2008, not run. So the capability of it running is fairly good. I don't know. We'll see. I bet that someone could get it running if they tried. Anyway, I got to find a home for it. So I got to looking around for it. So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, hold on. Wait. There we go. Yes, I agree, Ellen. We lose muscle mass fast as we age. I know. I'm not as strong as I used to be. I'm really, really muscular and very, very strong. I still am strong, but not quite as much as I used to be. I noticed the 40-pound bag feels more like the 50-pound bag now. Like, you know what I mean? I can lift a 40-pound bag like I used to lift a 50-pound. And when I go to lift the 50, I have a harder time lifting it. And I'm like, I think I'm losing muscle. And I'm doing this like, so now you'll see me with my little things every day and I'm doing this. And I'm trying to keep my muscles strong. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, anything I need to know about my divorce if I'm being blindsided? No, but he is going to, I feel like he's going to get more money than you think he should get. Does that make sense? Be Earth Angel. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Your older daughter is mad at you over some BS that will she come out around soon? Yeah, give her a week, about 2 weeks. She'll be fine. All right. Shoulders take a hit with low estrogen after menopause. Yes, Food Master. I know it sucks. So, all right, you guys, I'm out of here. I've been on an hour. I said I would be on an hour. Check me out. There were predictions here. You guys heard them. Wednesday nights, join me. I noticed that about 10 more people joined. You're getting a good deal because if you're especially on Substack, because you're getting my newsletter, you're getting all my posts, you're getting a free ticket with a replay. So you get the replay. I can send you, after you're done, I send you the actual tape. And you're getting the predictions that are coming through. And when they come through, you will see them before anybody else. So, I'm trying to get about 100 people. I'm at 40. So, yeah. And at one point I did have a couple hundred on TikTok, but after 30 days, they unsubscribe you. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I really don't. So anyway, all right, guys. Are you talking about the rapture on Wednesday nights? Yes. Wednesday nights, you'll be talking. It's ascension. It's our vibration picking up and we have to keep up. And it's a support group because a lot of people they're like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? It's the ascension. It's happening. I said it was going to happen. It's been coming. I said it. You're prepared. You better be ready. Okay. It's because when it's all said and done, it doesn't matter. Don't engage. Okay. Don't engage. Don't engage with low vibration. Don't say you're better than anybody. That's not it. Everybody's at their own pace, but don't get sucked into it. Okay. Bye, guys. I will be back. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow night. No, Wednesday for sure. I might be up north. So hopefully maybe I'll have to go stop in at McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi to go live. Because up where I'm at, I'm up on a bluff. And even though I'm up on the top of a hill, you'd think I'd have the greatest signal ever. No. But you know what, though? There's a very high amount of crystals. And so sometimes that happens. So, I don't know what happened just now. My phone just went off. It can't be dead. I just charged it. It was completely charged. Well, we're done. All right, you guys. Take care.